Thank you, madam, and good morning to everybody. Dr. V. Mohan, Chairman and Chief of Diabetology, MDRF, Chennai. Dr. R.S. Sodhi, President of Indian Dairy Association. Dr. J.B. Prajapati, Chairman, IDA, West Zone. Dr. Parekh, Vice Chairman of IDA, West Zone. All the representatives of all the partnering institutes, all invited guests, scientists, experts participating in this national seminar. First of all, my apologies. I wanted to come to Bombay and be with you, but because of some other engagement, I could not be there. But I'm indeed, happy, and I have a pleasure to join you all today in this national seminar on role of milk products in health and disease prevention, which is being organized by IDA West Zone. I would also like to take this opportunity to compliment IDA for coming together and selecting this important topic for the deliberations today. Uh, I think if you see more than 80% of the world population, or about 6 billion people, they regularly consume milk and dairy products. So a natural question arises, why? I think, the answer is, I think earlier speakers also told that dairy products are tasty, affordable, easily accessible, and more importantly, they are nutrient rich. And many people would struggle to meet their nutritional needs without the energy, proteins, vitamins, minerals. I think all this is provided by the dairy products. So even if we go to Ayurveda, I think Dr. Prajapati referred, as far as our country is concerned, the tradition of cattle rearing and milk consumption, I think it is as ancient as our civilization and culture of our country. And Ayurveda says that milk is said to provide unique nutrition that cannot be provided by any other type of food. And it promotes ojas, a pure substance that is accumulated from properly digested foods. It also brings strength, immunity, happiness, contentment. And we all know that milk, when digested properly, I think it nourishes all the tissues and promotes balance emotions. So cow milk also, if you see in our Ayurveda, is said to act as rasayana, and it means that it has the ability to act as immune booster. And people consume milk from, particularly from the indigenous breeds, will have better disease resistance and less of digestive problems. And apart from all these preventive and promotive properties, milk is also described as highly curative. So regular intake of milk is said to pacify all diseases and also slow down the aging process, we have seen. So we all know, I think milk is a naturally very nutrient rich. It's a good source of several essential nutrients, such as high quality protein, a unique mix of slow and fast digesting proteins. The minerals, we see a lot of calcium, phosphorus, potassium, even iodine, and vitamin B12 and B11, B2 and B12 in the milk. It's also, as Dr. Prajapati told, it's not a very high fat product. So there is a range of lower fat and lower calorie options to suit different preferences or the different needs of the human being. It contains many of the natural bioactive components. Now, scientists are working on specific fatty acids or specific peptides which are available. And now we know that yeah, its milk composition has more than 400 different fatty acids, and also maybe same level about 400 different proteins. So it provides many important nutrients, contributes to our good health during all stage of life. So whether you are in the childhood or in the old age, I think it provides a very good option for good health. And you can choose from whole milk to fat free, or even now lactose free milk. And there is a range of all wholesome, nutritious milk options to suit the different preferences and different needs. So we have seen sufficient literature available which suggests that milk can help in reducing the risk of obesity, maybe making teeth healthy because of the calcium it has, or bone healthy, fighting various diseases, also the fighting depression. And I think Dr. Mohan will highlight more on that those aspects, that how it is important to have more milk in our diet and how it can improve our health. Uh, there are certain myths also, associated with consumption of milk and dairy products. I think it was perceived, its perceived role in promoting breast cancer and asthma, for example, was long, talked about in various journals, various people. And now we all know it is busted with the emergence of new scientific evidences. And all those fears which were associated with dairy consumption or milk consumption, now they are no more actually a challenge. And all these scientific interventions towards development of functional foods or value-added dairy products, I think they are need of the hour. And uh, milk and milk products can play an active role in promoting the health and preventing some lifestyle diseases. Such products can also provide health benefits to consumers, at the same time improve the economy of the dairy industry as well. I think Dr. Sodi has highlighted the importance of dairy industry in one country, and how it provides economy to the industry. And I think as all of us as Indian involved in the Indian dairy industry, I think we should take necessary steps to promote various research and development activities which can aim at developing and promoting various functional milk products which has health benefits, which has disease prevention potential, and more importantly also the immunity booster. I think a lot of work is being done not only in India, outside also. And we have seen now products which are very concentrated in various types of peptides and other immunoglobulin and other material which is available from the milk, and then being added in various milk products to provide the immunity to us. So we have seen in our country also, I think the milk is very, very important for meeting the nutritional needs of our growing young population. And we all know we have almost 472 million of our children which are under the age of 18, and it's more than 40% of our population. So I think it's very, very important that we combine together and start promoting the extension activities, or the some literature which is based on scientific literature available, and we tell these people that milk is a very, very good and nutritive source. uh, if we see, the milk is indispensable for the healthy body. I think milk and dairy products are especially important, as I told, for children and young people, because it's contain a lot of protein, calcium, and also vitamin D. And these nutrients can help build strong bones and reduce the risk of various chronic diseases, which Dr. Mohan will talk about. NDDB, because we consider that milk is an excellent vehicle for fortification of certain vitamins like vitamin A and vitamin D. So we had actually worked with World Bank and also Tata Trust to fortify the milk with vitamin A and vitamin D. And we started, promoting the cooperatives also to see if they can also fortify milk with vitamin A and vitamin D. The cost is very, very negligible. With the same cost, they can provide it. And we have seen now with the lifestyle we have, there are a lot of people who have vitamin deficiency in our country, and I think it can be used as an excellent vehicle for fortifying vitamin A and D. NDDB also has a NDDB Foundation for Nutrition, and we facilitate distribution of uh, free 200 ml flavored milk which is also fortified with vitamin A and D in the government school students in the school premises itself on all the working days. And we leverage the support of vast network of dairy cooperatives we have for supply of this milk. Almost 50% of these beneficiaries in these schools are girls. 40% belongs to SC/ST categories. And, I think this kind of interventions by various agencies will help, providing good nutrition to our younger generation, and also especially in the areas which are marginalized or aspirational districts in our country. We have so far supplied more than, I think, 1 crore, about 1 crore 40 lakh milk packets to 480 almost government schools to more than 1 lakh children. So the results are also very encouraging. We did a study to understand the impact of milk consumption, and we found that the absenteeism, more importantly, was decreased in these intervention schools. So earlier it was some 36%, it got down to 23%. Children loved to go to school because they were getting a glass of milk free every day. 72% of the children had normal height in interventions versus 64% in the control school. So it did contributed to better height for the children. Even in the cognitive domain, almost 24% children in the schools which we are providing milk had normal to superior IQ, as compared to only 16% in the control schools. So I think there is a definite benefit. We have also actually initiated this intervention to curb the incidences of malnutrition at the Anganwadi level. We are now working on the Sishu Sanjeevani program, where we are working with the Anganwadi school children aged between 4 to 6 years. And we have started this in the Gadchiroli district in Maharashtra. And we are providing actually a dense laddu, which is very, very energy dense fortified supplement. We have developed it with ghee and milk solids, and it can be easily consumed by the school children. It is specially developed, as I told, for 4 to 6 years children. And we are now giving this to almost 5,000 Anganwadi children in Gadchiroli district. So all these programs have achieved a very positive feedback from the ground regarding the quality of product or the acceptance by the children or the improved attendance in the schools and Anganwadis. And I think we all need to come together again, for using the CSR funds or using, some charities, institutions which are available to provide this nutritive milk and milk products to the school children. We also share, I think, the concerns of the organizers regarding attempt to, portray milk as nutritionally inferior to plant-based beverages. I think we all need to work together to see that this kind of to see that plant-based beverages aim to only mimic the composition of milk, and they consistently fall short of the whole nutritional package which the milk provides. And we have seen generally the plant-based beverages are low in protein, except few where they are adding soya or pea or some oat beverages. They are lower in quality protein compared to milk, because again, the protein quality or the type of protein which you get in milk is very, very difficult to get in the plant-based beverages. We have also seen that they are not, a natural source of vitamins and minerals that are otherwise naturally present in milk. So when they attempt to mimic milk with fortification of vitamins and minerals, the practice is not very, very standardized one. And they also add generally sugar. And as we all know, the normal milk or plain milk contains, it doesn't contain any sugar. It's only the lactose whereas all these plant beverages will have added sugar. Uh, we are also finding a lot of other added ingredients, such as some additives, some emulsifier, stabilizer. All these are added in the plant-based beverages, which we don't find in the milk and milk products. So I think we as a stakeholders of the dairy industry, we need to actively inform consumers in this regard. And it's our job actually, because otherwise we are actually uh, we are very very irresponsible if we are unable to educate the consumer about the benefits of milk, and also the problems of consuming the plant based beverages. So concludingly, I think I would say that milk is an excellent tool to achieve enhanced nutrition, also better health, and as Dr. Sodi told, it also ensures sustained livelihood to the milk producer. The farmers, which are important part of our industry, and it also links also them with the nutrition and health. So to preempt any other major threat from dairy analog or non-milk products, which are emittent focus on the focus. I think we all need to do value addition to ensure that consumers continue to be drawn to milk and dairy products. We also have to create consumer awareness to enable them, with informed choices by making clear distinction between dairy products and dairy analogs, or the plant-based beverages, as I told. And we'll have to involve consumer organizations wherever they are working, and explain these benefits. We also need to develop, I think, a strong synergies among the various stakeholders we have in the dairy sector, and we can deal very, very strategically uh, to explain the importance of milk and dairy products as the integral component of the healthy diets. I am sure that with the kind of the panel which we have today for the deliberation, it will help all of us in evolving and also carrying forward an appropriate strategy for the meaningful and sustainable outcome in this regard. I thank you, everyone. Again, my apologies for not being able to remain physically present with all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Meenesh sir. I would like to just say that it was wonderful hearing the results of the interventions that government and you all at NDDB have been doing. I have been in the industry for about 20 years now, very young. आपके सामने तो बच्चे हैं सर हम लोग, लेकिन सर आप भी हमारे सीनियर हैं सर कॉलेज से, तो I can very comfortably take liberty and make mistakes in front of you. But I would like to bring to the notice of the audience once again here that we always talk about ये intervention government कर रही है, ये चीज़ लाया, वो चीज़ लाया, पर उससे the kind of IQ impact, the kind of health impact, height impact, these kind of things, when the study is done and we hear from you, sir, it gives me goosebumps. It's amazing that we are able to bring this kind of change in the larger population of the country. So thank you very much, sir. Although you are not here physically, हम आपसे फिर मिलेंगे, फिर हम organize करेंगे, sir. You have to
Sure,
come
sure,
next time,
sure.
sir.
It will be my privilege. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.